Hello, hello, back for another run at the Arena Direct Standard Best of One was Blue-White Control. Trying a bunch of different cards this time. I'm caving in and playing Get Lost. Um, I do think that the Banishing Lights I was playing the other day, even though I got a 7-0 run, were nothing special, and I think Get Lost would have been pretty good in my games. I also had someone comment that I had a lot of tap plans, and that might be true, so I'm trying -1 Anchorage, -1 Citadel. I added a demo field, so I'm losing a decent bit of color and mana, but more on tap lands and an extra utility land. Rest of the deck didn't change too much. I cut Ultima for Force Day of Judgment. Disclaimer, I did go 1-2 in a run just now. It was funny, I actually beat a good player playing Izzet Cauldron, and then I got creamed by two aggressive decks, a mono black skeleton deck and a red green. Very cool build of red green prowess was the new might and giant growth and wild ride, and yeah, my draws were not the greatest. I'm still gonna keep the two rips, but yeah, I lowered the curve a tiny bit, and I'm playing Gelos are the big differences, so we'll see how this third run goes. See, I was not lying. I'm gonna claim my whole lot of nothing and get back in the queue. So this is my third try. So far two boxes on the first run. If you missed the video, you could check it out. I guess spoiler alert. Maybe I shouldn't have spoiled. Let's see how this run goes. Tezzy avatar. Tezzy's so creepy. Good hand on the play. Kind of good hand against almost anyone. Been really impressed by Consult the Star Charts. I've been even liking it in Modern. Ooh, a mirror. I think my deck's much better in the mirror than yesterday. I have the extra utility land. And I have the free Galos, but that's kind of a given. Ooh, Jeskai. Alright, let's play it slow. Let's try and get max value out of Consult. I think there's a black version of Jeskai too, like Jeskai Dark. Dark Jeskai that people are playing. I don't exactly know what's in it though. Alright, not gonna run my Consultant to normalize. Okay, I think they played a 4-mana removal spell right on counter roll. Gonna play Plains in case they go for Consult. I can just dismiss it. I think you kind of have to. Not sure what's the worst that could happen, but I guess we're about to find out. I'm assuming Seamrip is kind of a brick in the matchup. Hope so. I was thinking Seamrip could be cool in some spots. You just Seamrip nothing and you just get lost your own Seamrip just for the maps. Alright. We're making our land drops. We have the Fountain Port advantage because they're playing 4 colors. Might just be a great matchup, honestly. Might just be a great matchup. I'm gonna Consult in response. Try and find Normalize. Keep them stuck. Normalize and another Consult. This is kind of the dream. You making their land drops, keeping up on cards. Oh. Well. Sure. Guess I'll tap out for an Elspeth. Okay, that was that. Great cards. Game's pretty much over. I mean, they might have that 4-mana card, like Kill My Elspeth. Yeah, that thing. But unless they have like some super trump card, like, not sure how they get out of this mess. Not even sure that card exists, honestly. Look at me lose that game after saying that. I'll just Consult again. and then fight over it if they have 3 steps ahead. I wonder how many basics that list plays. Eight cards. Elspeth and no more lies. They might have like Jessica Rev, I guess. I want to have mana for Fountain Port. Might have mana to sack a token though. I don't think I need another Anchorage. Wouldn't be the worst keep. Probably doesn't matter at this point. Spell can be countered. Exile. Alright, let's not get silly aggressive here. Just keep drawing some cards. And let's get an Anchorage attack in. I don't hate stacking map on Anchorage. Does this kill lands? I'll target non-land permanent. Like either I hit a land, I'm happy. If I make it a 3/4. It dodges Helix. They might not have anything to get rid of it, honestly. Their removal might just be Helix plus Betrayals. In that spot. I think I like just sacking a token. I'm assuming they also play Consult, but that's fine. Just gonna play the Rest in Peace. I'm not sure it does anything in this matchup, but as well I can always get lost my own Rest in Peace. Get some maps, sag them. They're like, sure. Doesn't do a thing. Nice card. I could be a little try hard and look up the list. See what they play. If there's anything I need to be worried about. I'm not even sure there's like a big uncounterable expensive spell in the format, is there? That was ideal. I guess they're still at 19. These things add up. If they play 2 Helix, 2 of these, they probably have 4 and 4, so that's like 12 more points of damage. I can see why that deck is Really cool, like you gain so much life, deal incremental damage while dealing with their stuff. No lands. Alright, so let's see. Sorry. Alright, apparently I can't draw land, so let's keep digging. Maybe I should have taken lands earlier. This is getting ridiculous. Base, that's kind of nice. It's a Fred and some life. Looks good. I will say this game is a little closer than I thought it would be. Probably have another one. Ultima. Sure. Now what? Alright, it's a little boring, but just say go. Keep burying them. The Riddler. The Riddler was 2 cards in hand. I think I'm just going to use a Get Lost. Should I be playing Riddler? Oh, I forgot I want to cast Consult. Whoops. It's fine. Yeah, let's stack with Anchorage. Sure. 12 cards. No more Lifesteal counters. There's 7 mana spell. I'm gonna take 3 steps ahead and gonna take another Fountain Port, I guess. I don't even know. How many cards do I have left? 20. I want to keep at least 1 counterspell mana up. Could even keep both, honestly. I made that Spewy. Okay. I don't know if they play No More Lies. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know what they play exactly. Let's speed down. And let's just bounce the 2 maps. Why not? Combo. If they have a sweeper, I'm just not even going to counter it. Just going to sack a token or 2 in response. Probably both. They are very classic blue-white game. Like, let's feel like a garbage time started like the second they stumbled and missed land drops. Now the game's just ending 20 turns later. We're like, what? C-rep? Just playing it so I don't discard 2 hand size. So a target for my Get Lost. Just next level strats. I mean, I could see that matchup being like kind of tough if they don't stumble. They might just have more cards that do stuff than me. And if they can keep my life total in check, makes like Fountain Port less effective. Alright, I want to draw Day of Judgment. They're like, oh, I see now. But I can just do it again and fizzle it. That's good use of my Get Lost, I feel. Won't be countered, but can be fizzled. No! Fine. Yes, please, Arena. Please do keep free Fountain Port up. That's what I wanted. What did you guess? Alright, we're free Fountain Ports and a free Steps Ahead. Do have a lot of dead cards, yeah. It might not be the greatest matchup, honestly. I have so many dead cards. A lot of dead cards, but I have a lot of value from Fountain Port, so I don't know which one wins out. Base also seems pretty important in this matchup, and I only have one. Just any live game, really. I was wondering if there was like a good live game card in Standard for blue-white, but I don't think there is. Ember Tiger, the Brilliant. I was the Brilliant. I'm the downless draft right now. That could be trouble. Blue-black. If it's blue-black mids. Might be my worst matchup. I haven't played it, but wouldn't be surprised if it was bad. Is it some kind of mail deck? That's clutch. Let's go. That's fine. Alright, looks like they're playing some kind of control deck. I don't know if this is gonna be bad for me or just kind of even. Don't see why it would be necessarily bad. Maybe if they have a bunch of duress main deck and a lot of card advantage. Not too sure what to expect yet. In theory, Exile could be good if they have Curiosity in their deck. How'd they do though? Does that start? Pincher is in. I'll take my fountain ports. Thank you very much. I really don't want to run into 3 steps ahead, but I also don't want to miss land drops. I don't want to cast it for 1. That's nice. I was just going to discard like a Seam Rip or something. Guess it's fine. I wonder what counter they play besides 3 steps ahead. Resolves. I'm at 20, you're at 22. Bisa and Anchorage, I guess. Or it's taking Bisa, silly. Alive to Treasure the Frets, but it's gonna die to Doomblade. Questionable. Besides not an outlaw, sadly. Oh. I'll have Seam Rip for it. Alright, I don't want to use a counter. I want to have Seam Rip for it. I'm glad I didn't just start discarding Seam Rips left and right. Should really learn what people play in Standard. I guess the in makes way more sense in a mill strat, just anytime you can buy. Still probably worse than having Fountain Ports or Demolition Field though. Oh, you know what's really good against Monument? Rest in Peace. That's funny. I don't like my spots. I think. Into the Flood Mall? To mail like 11 cards? Alright, you got me. Millstone. One of my first decks. I thought milling people was so powerful. You like, it's kind of like, you literally, we joke about deck damage sometimes now, but that's literally how my like noob brain thought about things. I mean, deck damage is real here. 12 cards, I'm gonna have 21 cards left in my deck. No, let's play a land first. Don't have to worry about these Risen Reefs too. Okay, Seam Rip. I think Seam Rip and 3 steps ahead. Better than Rest in Peace at this point. That kill one was 13 cards left. A lot of win cons gone. So at least an Elspeth and a Dragon, 2 Elspeths and a Dragon, and a Bisa. I think that's all my non-lands win con. How many Fountain Ports gone? 1. Only 1. Jeez. Right, you get to play that too. Good use of my No More Lies. Should have maybe been a little patient there. Pretty scary, like even a bounce spell just kind of kills me at this point. Goodbye. Deadly cover up. Damn, Rest in Peace would have been really good. It's funny. I mean, I don't know what they're gonna take. They take 3 steps ahead. I have 1 left in my deck. Thing is, they might just take like Elspeth or Regent. I feel like they're not gonna take 3 steps ahead. I'm gonna gamble. I'm gonna gamble they don't take 3 steps ahead. And that they don't take Fountain Port. It's all risky. They take 3 steps ahead or Fountain Port. I might be screwed. I feel like they might take Elspeth. Or Besa maybe. Like something that actually like creature. Aggro. Yeah, I mean they figured out 4. Well played. Frustrating. Oh, and now I draw Rest in Peace. A little late to the party. By that I mean very late to the party. The last card in hand or removal spell? Need to keep field over in plus Galos mana here. Just helping them, milling myself. Oh, I had the treasure. I could have kept on top and maybe mapped. Not sure. Yes. Damn. Maybe mill is legit. You do get a lot of sweet cards. 4 cards left. Toulouse. 13, 14, 15. 16, 17, 18, 19. Oh, I guess I'm just gonna use demo field. See what I have left. It's gonna be really close. I do technically have lethal. What do I have left? Might have one if I just countered that cover up, honestly. That was so greedy, that was like kind of underestimating my opponent. And I was like, you know what I thought, honestly? I was like, my opponent's a male player, and I just didn't give them credit, honestly. I got what I deserved. I make the difference. Yeah, I do have exactly lethal. Right, 3 more attack steps. That's, if I draw my last land, I know I have all spells left, so I know I can start stacking the maps and surveilling. I think that inn's gonna... To be fair, if that in was a demo field. Plus demo field kind of mills your opponent. That's unfortunate. And draw land. If I draw land, I can beat a removal spell. That's nice. Oh, you know what? Yeah, I might be short on mana. If I had infinite mana, I could just like Gala something and keep sacking 4 maps on the same one. Wait, what? Oh, I drew my... How does it work? How does Explore work if you have no cards left in your deck? I actually don't know. Oh, it works that way. Okay. Well, maybe I would have gone for last turn. Does it make a difference? Like they're more likely to have a blocker. And that 2 life really gonna matter. Yeah, this sucks. I didn't know how to. I would have won the game if it didn't draw anything good. Because, I mean, yeah, I would have won the game if it didn't draw anything good. And all they needed was like a removal or a card that mails here. To be fair, but that was really cool. That was wild. Well, a couple games. Oh, we found another deck where we, like, if you drop an early rest in peace, it means they never get the like full mill was the artifact. It means they never get to cover you up. Disrespected the mill player and got punished. Good beats. First time playing in that deck. Super Cheria. I think that's one of the... Isn't that Sebastian Pazzo, maybe? Could be good for me. Could be blue-reds. Or it could be blue-black, which is probably bad for me. I think I'm hoping for blue-reds. Yes, this. Alright, with this hand, I think it's okay to not Steam Rape, because I don't have a second one like last time. I'm talking about the one match I won in my last run, yeah. I think I'd rather go after Cold Run, since I don't have Rip. I have Day in hand. It's close. It's real close. Yeah, I mean, if you had like a good next turn or main deck spell pierce. Team Rape and probably just another day. For region, obviously, not the worst. Damn, standard and modern. Every game rape is just the nuts. It's funny, I just realized I have 2 rips in my main deck here and I have 2 rips in my main deck in modern as well. That's why I don't play Demo Feel early to like not let him know. Okay, now I can just sweep it. Just land destruction and save Demo Field for the next one. Or I can Demo Field plus Stuck Up. Tursa's is scary. Either way, Tursa is scary. I'm like, yeah, I think this is good. Early. Get lost and consult again, even though I already have one. Playing Beyond the Quiet over Ultima could be a mistake here. Alright, do you have a follow-up? He probably doesn't have much if that was his best play last turn. Yeah, I just have some card drawing spells. I'm pretty low too, so Vivi is still scary for sure. I mean, Tursa here would be the best cards. Alright, let's just day. Yeah, lost mana up. Consult mana up. Should be good now. Should be in the clear. I'm not gonna get lost right away because if she has another Tersa, I just die. She just discarded a 1. Okay, now I should get lost now, right? In case he has Spell Pierce. No point in waiting. It's close. Elspeth kind of could die to Vivi. Consult's kind of bad against Tersa. I would have to break pretty hard on Consult. Yeah, like... I could just take land, no more lives, I think. And just seam rib the profs, maybe. Just interact in every way I can for now. Yeah. Can you play lands up, Tersa? You may play, yeah. I don't think they play anything that kills you here. Who's Sanctuary when I'm at free? Thanks. Close, I mean. If I play Elspeth, you could just have Torch. I guess I have... Any for Torch? Seam Rib, Day, Demo Field, Water, Elspeth. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Alright, I only get 1. I was thinking I was gonna get 2. So I think the play's probably just Elspeth minus and have Demo Field mana up. It seems better than sweeping the board. I was thinking I'd take 3 steps ahead. And I would have either Demolition Field mana or 3 steps ahead mana. Alright, let's keep Galos mana up. Could be good now. Unless he's playing Special Guest Lightning Bolt. Land drop is nice.
Join the fight.
That's gonna counter it. Could have done double No More Lies. I think it's better to save No More Lies here. I had fun. I don't know if Sebastian had fun. I think that was Sebastian Podza Super Chiria. Alright. I mean, at least 4 wins. Man, it felt really easy in that first round. I was like, didn't even need a loss. Not as easy these last couple runs. Is it time for another super aggro deck? The red. Come on, just rip turn 2. Let's take the draw. That will come in handy. Rip, 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 rip. The worst case is like color or discarding Vivi, etc. And they do some cool stuff. I'm gonna go digging for second white slash rip. Second white and team rip or consults. Team rip or consults. I'm gonna be greedy and take consults. Not Tersa. They have it. Rewarded? I think up to day first, right? They're gonna rebuild, but I mean, maybe not. 4, 9. I have a counter for like Winter Night Stories. If I date, they're gonna play creature. Let's say they have Scholar, they draw. Put a counter on it, draw. Make some mana, make more. I mean, they're just making creatures, I guess. Alright, I guess I'm just gonna day. Actual Vivi. If Vivi was Vivi ability. Okay. really tempting to just play Elspeth. No spell pierce. It was nice they didn't just have like a Scholar or Tursa follow up there right away. One more turn of them doing nothing and the game's over. I mean, this still works, right? They have creature with tokens, it still has the ability. So I guess I'll get rid of it. And I don't think I need to rip right away. Actually, that's not true. Random dork. Doesn't seem that good against Crofts. Alright, I'm just gonna play the rip so they can't reassemble counter on Vivi. Because they have other ways to put counters on their creatures. Yeah, once they have Vivi on counter, and even if they have rip in play, it still says creature you control with the counters on them, have all activated abilities, etc, etc, etc. So now at this point they're just like a prop stack. I'm not sure props can overcome what I have. Yeah. I mean, the plan's working really well against blue-red, but it is best of one. Like, I think best of three will be a little trickier to rely on the cheese of rip and stuff, because they get counters, they get planeswalkers, maybe tidebinders. Like, they get to play a better control game and stuff, better flash game, more annoying threats. So you'd have to play the games to see how it all plays out. Pika power. Okay, good hand about just anyone. Not great against control, I guess, but auto tapper, please. Giving away my hand. Yeah. You just want to keep counter up here for Tursa and whatnot. Tursa Scholar. Even a Winter Night Story is kind of nice to exile. That's a nice draw. I didn't really want to use Seam Rape on crops anyways. See Rip. I have a sweeper, I have Seam Rape, I have card advantage. I might just take. Let's see, next turn. I probably want to go Rip plus Seam Rip or Rip plus Consult. And then Day. I think maybe just stock up will be good. I think I have enough interaction to just take stock up, rest in peace here. Wild Ride, very aggressive. Deal is dead for now, and let's just deal with their FOMO. It's like Tursa is their scariest card now. I don't need discarded one. They like their hand. That's kind of nice. Got lost and another consult over seam rep, I think. Looks like they're into the flood maw. It's fine. That doesn't even trigger props on the draw. It looks like maybe their other card they like and they don't want to have to discard it and draw a random card. Into the plum on the rip. They're just going for it. Okay. I have no more life, so it's gonna be really hard for them to assemble anything meaningful. As that made sense. I mean, I'd rather counter the Winter Night Story itself. I guess land the Winter Night Stories would have been decent for them here. Almost potentially lethal if they got lucky. Alright, let's rip. They go chum block. Cast consults. Could be really conservative and then draw here. In my run the other day I played against someone who had a main deck Spell Pierce. Consult again and get lost, I guess, or seam rip. I'm not sure which one to use. Yeah, Consult at this point is stuck up on steroids. They don't play a Fred, they might just scoop to my Consult. No. Alright, nice. Broke even. All profits. 3 more to go. 2 more for 1 box. These are really fun. Burn Taco. Alright, great hand against blue reds. Terrible hand in a control mirror. Like blue red again. Oh, artist talent. Uh-oh. Did I get got? I get the wrong card with seam rip. Is that just another engine? Okay, Fountain Ports is all slow here. Looks like they're mostly playing the same cards. You just misers or 2 artist talents. Or maybe it's like the prowess lists? No. Six, 9 Vivi, nice. Probably all they can do is put creatures in play. Oh, like actual River Regent, Storm Chaser Talons. Not the greatest against Rip. Wild Rides. A lot of that could have been scary here. Oh, the Riddler. Warped. I might be able to value me, flooding a bit. Even game ones, people could start adapting if you do that kind of BS. Little enough for sideboard. Like they're like, oh, nice sweeper you got here. And just instantly rebuild. They did have a really good draw, to be fair, but so did I. Yeah, Riddler. Alright, so I can land Bisa, draw a card, gain the life. And I almost have the treasure too. They have 4 cards. But that seems incredibly mopey. I think I'm gonna consult main phase, see if I can find CMREP for artist talent. If not, take Galos plus another consult. If I don't just die. Uh-oh. I guess I might just be casting it because of the Riddler ability. Just trying to empty their hand. Damn. They are popping off. Hopefully they just play like the one-off wild rides. Maybe 2. They might be able to do 16. I don't know how many cards they've drawn. Who's counting? Nice. Wow. 16. Alright, well. That was very cool, honestly. That's very cool. I'll take it. Plus 1200 gems. It's good, you know, like little reality check. Going 1-2 and 4-2. As far as the list goes, if people want to give it a try, I mean, I kind of like the build. The 4 CMREPs have been really good. I think Gallo's been really good. Rest in Peace would have been good. I think Day of Judgment's mostly better than Bisa, because their creatures get scary with all the enchantments and stuff, and in other matchups might be the same case, like prowess and whatnot. I guess Beyond the Cloud should probably go. That card's just expensive. I would maybe play a third Elspeth, or maybe play another Get Lost, I think. And then the mana worked out fine. It looked kind of nice that I had more on-tap lands. But yeah, maybe just third Elspeth. Or line up pretty well against Vivi. Once you have Rest in Peace, especially, it just like, it does a lot against them. A lot of time they just discard their torches early in the game and they can't even finish it off. Yeah, I'm not sure what else. Maybe another cheap counterspell could be good. But you kind of need... Stock up gets even better with all the CMREPs and the Galos and the Rest in Peace, so I think this is kind of a nice balance. I think this is what I would play. But yeah, a little reality check after the great runs. Anyways, if you made it this far, as always, thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you made it this far and you haven't liked or subscribed, definitely consider doing it. Leaving a comment's always nice. I try to answer to to a bunch of the comments too. So yeah, have a great one, and I'll see you later. Take care.